our guests today are a pop star power couple starring in two of the biggest noughties groups in the UK. So who better to quiz contestants on their music knowledge, right, Brenda?
Not Bonnie Tyler.
Right. Full disclosure. Because it goes up. Oh, coming back to me now. I was like, total eclipse of the heart. Bonnie. That's why I went with Bonnie. It was in my head.
I see that. This is
You
why
don't
I
get a
wouldn't
point
be
for
good.
that, Brenda. I mean,
You didn't even give me half a point. I got the title right. You didn't even give me half a point.
Honestly, he's so savage. And I have to remind him on those kind of celeb specials, we were literally playing for charity. Yeah. We were playing, like, let's help out a little bit, you know.
Yes, as you can see, Rochelle and Marvin are here.
we're very passionate.
Quite frankly, you don't need any introduction. Come on. You know, everybody knows who Rochelle and Marvin are. 8 series in.
I know.
It's phenomenal.
And we're still married.
I know, we survived. We survived. I know, it's so interesting, and I didn't actually realise it until the other day. I was like, that's actually quite good going, isn't it, in today's day and age, that they keep giving us another chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just love that everybody loves it. It's like our dream show to host. It's music, it's fun, it's family, and yeah, we feel very, very lucky.
Do you have to keep poker face? Like, you know, like in that situation, did you know the answer? And
I've got the worst poker face in the world. Really? I did try. I'm like, oh, my eyes. I did try and give you quite a few eyes.
You did,
Yeah.
but I needed the words. The eyes. No, Rochelle was really lovely. I think the two of you play good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
And Rochelle is always the good cop. Sorry, Marvin, but
it's all right.
She's always the good cop, and she was trying her best, but it just didn't land.
what about on Saturday? There was a big history-making moment on the show, wasn't there?
Yeah, so after 8 series, we've never had a pair win the actual jackpot of £10,000. We've been very close, like literally by a few £100s. But yeah, Tom and Paul on Saturday were the first pairing ever to win the full. We've never even seen those graphics before. It's taken 8 years for us to see that, you know.
Slightly this format because no one's winning any money.
Hard.
But I think people play really for bragging rights, and you know, it's got such a cult following.
It does.
That of course it's about the money, but really it is to just complete the show.
Because you can play at home, can't you?
Yes.
Now, as these two walked on to set, Rochelle was going, this is like a day trip. It's like a day out for us. It's summer holidays.
Kids are here, yeah.
We're already 3.5 weeks deep. Like, this is...
I feel
we're at Loose Women for a day out. I'm like, Loose Women, they don't watch this because they're at school. You're going to love it. So you might have to have some selfies for me in a bit and get...
Oh, no, but they're just so gorgeous. And you're into tweenager stage of life with Elias. So how's it going?
It's
going.
It's going, isn't it? Do you know what I find? It's all the kind of dynamics that you hope that you can protect them from. You know, when it comes to school and girls and that whole sort of... She'll go into year 8 and... Yeah, that lioness mama in me wants to sort of break free. But she's amazing and we're very lucky. But, yeah, I think it's just sort of remembering that they're 12.
Yes.
And how did they find it with you on I'm a Celeb, watching Daddy up on screen?
Oh, with Blake, my youngest, thought that I basically moved to Australia to live in the jungle.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he told his friends at nursery.
Yeah, he did.
But yeah, no, for them, I think, well, you was with them the whole time. They loved it, right?
Yeah, I think it was like everyone kept... I think they became aware that you did what you do for a living at that point, because I think everyone was interested. Do you know what I mean? And you'll know. It's kind of like the teachers were curious and everyone was asking them a lot of questions, but we were OK because we could see you. I suppose it was worse for you. We were just tuning in and watching you.
You kind of went under a big transformation. You made a new best friend and you actually said it changed your life, is that right?
Yeah, definitely. Sam's like our son, isn't he? He's like our 4th child now. But no, definitely, Sam and I, you know, become great friends, and, you know, I see him pretty much every day because we work at the same buildings, you know, and similar radio stations. So, yeah, we did a DNA journey together as well, Sam and I. We went to Jamaica, we went to Ireland for his side of the family.
It's just so funny, the idea of when they FaceTimed me and Sam was in a string vest in Jamaica. It was just a rum punch.
He was wagwaning people and respecting people everywhere he went.
No!
So,
Mark was like, okay.
Sam, be careful.
Can I ask you something now, without talking about your hair cut too much?
Well, I haven't got much of it left, to be honest, Janet.
Well, David Beckham, that thing this morning, do you think that was a little slip of the clipper? Or do you think my theory, alleged, that Victoria perhaps... Would you let Rochelle.
Well, it's funny.
yeah.
In lockdown, you used to cut my hair, didn't
and
you?
I would
when
never
I
do
had
it
a
again.
little bit left.
Maybe I'm the reason that this looks that way. But I would never do it again. It was men and barbers. Like, you still see the barber just for your beard. Like, it's a whole thing.
I can't let go.
And that was the thing that would cause us a little bit of a row, wouldn't it? The hair over lockdown.
Well, as you held the clippers.
Yeah, and I was like, don't be careful what you say, honey.
You're just so rough with it, Janet. Do you know what I mean? It's like
That's what my
hacking
partner
away.
says. He says, why are you stabbing me with the clippers? And I go, because the hair's so fine.
I'm surprised you even have time to cut his hair, even in lockdown, because you are one of the most busiest business women around. You've got Little Coco, you've got Ladies Who Launch, you've got the RH group.
So good.
So, you know, it's doing something like the hit list, just like the fun stuff, rather than that you kind of get a bit of a day off from the really serious stuff of building a business.
Yeah, do you know what? I think it's so interesting you say that, because this was sort of my job. And then when I started My Little Coco, running a business became what I had to learn really quick. And I've always been on sort of the other side of that. And now there's problems that I just didn't even think existed, like running teams and everything else in between. So, yeah, when we tape and we do... I used to think us doing 3 shows a day was, like, quite full on, but I love it now. I'm pretending again. It's a bit of glamour. It's a bit of glamour in the midst of it all now, yeah.
So Marvin's done I'm a Celebrity. Have you got any thoughts to do it yourself and follow in his footsteps and show him how it's done?
Well, I mean, my face is probably saying it all.
Brenda, you should have seen her when she come in to see me and surprised me. One fly flew in front of her face. But like this, you know.
That would make great TV, right?
It would indeed, for sure. It should be great.
Production were there and they're like, you know, it's me that asks you to do it, you know, because they've asked me a couple of times and I'm like, I love watching it, but I can't imagine doing it.
Yeah.
Then when she saw me going to surprise him, she was like, OK, I'm not going to ask you next year.
Wow, because of a fly.
It was just all a lot. And do you know what? I didn't realise it's such a small space.
Yeah, it is a small space.
That you all live in.
Yeah.
I would be...
Yeah.
No,
well,
it's not.
We need more podcast episodes.
Never say never, Rosh. Never say never.
Never say never.
Right, Rochelle and Marvin, ladies and gentlemen.